Hello and welcome. I am Conan Librarian with Conan's EDC, Easy Dad Carry, and today I'm going to do a hopefully short video about my workday loadout. These are the items I carry with me on a daily basis at my job. Now, there are a few other things I keep in another pocket, but this is my always loadout essentially, and I'm just going to go through it nice and easy. This is my essentially tool loadout. This is a Night Eyes Carabiner, and you'll see I like Night Eyes. They make a lot of good stuff. Night Eyes, 25-pound S-beaner. Great little carabiner, very comfortable, very strong, and not too heavy or bulky, and it always feels secure. The Night Eyes original doohickey. I mean, not the most amazing thing, but it's nice to have something to scrape. It's got a little bit of an edge to open boxes. Um, Honestly, I could probably get rid of it at this point. I barely use it anymore, but I don't know, something nostalgic. This was literally one of the first EDC items I ever owned that I bought and specifically thought, well, this is a cool thing that has a lot of utility. You can see it's got a lot of wear from just hanging on my keys for several years now. So, yeah, Night Eyes original doohickey. This is a Night Eyes Inca pen. I love this pen because, uh, first off, versus like a $30 plus pen that I'm always worried of losing, or the true utility, as cool as that kaleidoscoping little pen is, I don't have to worry about losing this. The weight for the pen is not up top. It pops in the bottom with this little gasket. I've been carrying this for over a year and literally never had a problem with it coming out. In the middle, I've just got a couple feet of Gorilla Tape wrapped there. What I love about this pen is, aside from being so convenient and quick there, is if I really need to, first off, this can stay, I can unscrew it one-handed from my keyring or belt clip, wherever it is, so I don't have to worry about losing that portion of it. But this pen becomes a full-size pen, which I absolutely think that's awesome. And the tape in the middle keeps it, makes it a little easier to use as well. But this is just an awesome little pen. It writes in blue, so if you're not a fan of that, I don't really mind. This pen, too, they advertise it as extreme temperature and write upside down. It is pressurized. This pen has yet to fail me, and I have even used it under running water and even in standing water on Write in the Rain paper. This pen has never failed me. And this pen is only 12 bucks. So versus losing a Fisher Space pen or something like that, I've now have several of these. They're in most of my gear and kits. I just love this pen. Now, I know some people say that it's not as convenient as a Puka pen or something else where you can literally pop it out and it becomes full length immediately. And I get that, but the fact that I can carry this and have a pen that's so easy immediately and the top stays with me, I don't have to worry about then pocketing or something, that like losing the other piece of this pen. It all secures. You saw everything screws and pops. Just a great pen. The Inca, yeah, the Night Eyes Inca. Couple little pocket screwdrivers. Just because I always carry a multi-tool with me, I am loath to use an actual bit driver, or rather not the bit driver, but the screwdriver built into a multi-tool. And this is just convenient to have kind of throwaway. I've actually broken these. This is maybe my third or fourth set in a couple years. But little flathead, little Phillips, just because they're kind of throwaway, but they're easy to have and jimmy around. Why I really like having them, though, it kind of combos, because this is, hang on here, a CommTorqKey bit driver. Now, I can't find these anymore. If anyone knows where to get them, I'll buy them by the bucket. I'll keep them, I'll have them, I'll throw them in anything. I just absolutely love this CommTorqKey. But I can actually use these in conjunction with this to get a little more torque if I really need to. This thing's great because literally it just drops in and holds, and you can see pretty well holds an actual bit. I can put an extension in this. Say I'm carrying my Leatherman extension, ratcheting extension will go in here too. Just a great little piece to have. I love this thing. It hangs off of, just because I need something. I don't want to hang it by itself, but right now it's attached to my screw pop razor holder or box cutter. Another great little tool. This thing's maybe 10 bucks. It's got a bottle opener like a few of my tools here. But what I love about it is how easy it is to adjust, secure, replace the blade. I've been carrying this for a couple years now. I got it for a Christmas a couple years ago, and it is never, ugh, it has never failed. This razor blade has never popped off of here. I have to full baseball swing it if I'm going to get that razor to come out because it sits on this magnet here. So yeah, the screw pop, just an awesome, I think it's called the Screw Pop Gen 3 or version 3, but something else here too is my Streamlight PowerMate. This is a, I believe it clicks to 250 and then 350 or 3 and 350. It is a, not USB-C, I want to say it's micro USB. Great little flashlight, and you can see how small it is. I keep this charged all the time. It's just a good backup, a good little guy to have, and this is brighter than a lot of just even regular EDC flashlights for its size. So something I want to show off here, just in comparison, so you get a good idea. Nothing here is really crazy bulky. I mean, everything sizes down. This is, I like to compare a lot of stuff with a lighter because most people know how big a lighter is. So yeah, I will drop links to all of these. But the other items, this has become my go-to work knife over the last month here. The Sencut Century. It's a fantastic blade for only 35 bucks. I was looking for something I could beat up and still, handle with ease. It takes and holds a great edge. It's touted as EDC as well as outdoor use. And actually, I put this through some testing. This thing does surprisingly well. Did some batoning, did some whittling, did some cutting. This is just a great blade that outperforms for its class. It performs well above that 35 mid-range. What I really like too on here, you could see the belt clip seats way low in the pocket here, even covering the top of the knife itself. So for me, I personally love that. I think that's great about this knife. And at 35 bucks, if I screw around and break it, I can get another one. I won't be too brokenhearted, but honestly, this thing goes with me every day to work because it takes abuse and just keeps working great. Last one is the Mangarista Heavy Duty Keychain. So if you've been online lately looking at, say, EDC gifts or just EDC, Mangarista has been kind of out there a lot. They contacted me, like if you go online and find, they've contacted a lot of EDC YouTubers and other people, and they contacted me and said, hey, we think this would be a product you'd be interested in. If you pick some products, we would send them to you, and we'd like you to do a review. And I said, that's great. It will be an honest use and review shot on this, because I don't believe in being bought, and they're not trying to buy anyone. They legitimately want to send people products so that people can actually use them and review them. And honestly, I didn't know how much I bought the fact that I was contacted by them, and they have really good reviews on Amazon. It's one of those things where you think, oh, they're buying people. But I personally love this thing. As a matter of fact, I have already shot the first, few minutes unboxing of this keychain lanyard, as well as another type. And the second half of that, I'm shooting in another week or two when it's been in use by other people that use this type of product. I picked out this one with the Carabiner belt clip, but I also chose some belt clip and ones that can be used as badge reels, since my wife works in a hospital and works with a lot of nurses and people that use badge reels all day. I really wanted to get this thing out to people that also would use something like this on the daily to abuse it, because you don't have to put something through crazy heavy duty testing. I'm not going to pull a truck with this, but to me, the best review and the best testing is going to be people that use it literally all day, even as a light duty thing when it's touted as being so heavy duty. Now, that being said, for my purposes, I absolutely love this thing. I wear it at work. It's got great reach. It's got this super solid cord. Like, I like that sound, but the cord is super thick. It's super comfortable. It is, in fact, heavy duty. When you look at a standard one and what it can carry. What I'm going to do here, and I actually even did this. I'll drop the eventually sometime soon the review link will be there for the full review on this. But what I really like is how heavy duty this thing is. They say that it can hold up to 8 or 9 pounds. You can see that's hanging off. This is all the stretch the cable has in it. And when I hang this, it's 31 inches. I don't know if I'll go all 31, but it's hanging off the edge of my desk. And I actually did the same demonstration in the other video I've got coming up here. But that's everything I carry, and that's not light. And the fact that it whipped it all up like that, I really like this thing. I'm excited to get full input from the other people that are using it. But I will say, I keep seeing this out there on videos and list of gadgets to buy for the holiday season. I'm going to go ahead and say this is absolutely worth buying. They have metal ones too, and some other ones like this. I'm a big fan of this thing now, and I'm going to end up personally buying some more of it just because, as far as EDC goes, I really like it. Like I said, stay tuned for the full review on this, but so far, this has easily become immediately one of my EDC work items. So, there you have it. It's my EDC work loadout. I carry a few other things in my pockets, but that's kind of for a different video. This is just my basic, though. Even say I leave the house for work and forget a regular flashlight, a regular pen, or whatever it is, I can go pretty much anywhere with this set up and still be pretty good. So, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you could, like and subscribe. I know there's a lot of really cool stuff out there, and I hope that I can, it's what I always hope, is that I can share just one thing that someone finds interesting, one tip that someone might find helpful, or just one piece of gear that someone might say, hey, that definitely belongs to my loadout. So, thank you very much, and as always, stay safe, be prepared, and have a great day.